If you're watching this video, then most likely you're not even breathing right. And I know that sounds stupid, and before you click off on this video, take this advice from someone who changed the way they breathe into the most optimal way. And as a consequence, I've increased my strength and the weights in the gym. I've increased how long I can run for. My mental health has been boosted, and my confidence has also been boosted in social situations. So now that I have your attention, I want to tell you exactly why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I see a lot of men nowadays suffer the same way I used to suffer when I was younger, being really shy in social situations, and as a consequence, we preserve ourselves to ourselves and we don't show our true selves to others. Our posture and our body language also suffers. Like, we don't have no shoulders back, chest out. We just slouch this way. We try to not have eye contact with anyone, and we just keep our eyes down and keep walking. We check our weather apps and our calculator apps because we don't want to talk to anyone that's around us. And I'm not even speaking about girls. I'm just speaking about other guys too. Like, we're too shy to even make new friends, talk to other dudes that are just walking on the street. And as a consequence of this plague, our breathing has also suffered. And when I'm talking about our breathing, it's the way we breathe and how long we breathe for and how fully and deeply we breathe. And this can impact our health, the way our jaws are structured. You've heard of mewing, so you probably know why you need to breathe in from your nose. Because we're not meant to be breathing from our mouth. We have a nose for a reason, to smell and also to breathe. The only time you actually use your mouth for breathing is when you're exhaling during like a really intensive exercise, because your breathing rate is going to be really out of control and you need to like find a way to exhale the most amount of air. And the second thing is actually how deeply we actually breathe. Like a lot of us just breathe when you can actually breathe. And obviously it doesn't have to be this loud. It can just be a like, just do that 3 times and see how light your chest feels. Like, you feel like, I don't know, it just feels like you're holding something in your chest, like there's a weight on your chest, and it's only released when you actually breathe fully. It's like you feel the air going all the way to the bottom of your intestines, like basically going even past that. But we just breathe to the lungs and that's it. Like, there's a difference in the way you feel. And I heard this on someone's video before, and it was saying like we need to breathe the way kings would breathe. Like, as a king, he would not care the way he looked, how stupid he would look for doing a full breath. Like, he would not care about being too loud when he breathes, because he's a king. He's confident about himself, and he doesn't need to hide anything. And another thing that's restricting you from actually doing that deep breath is always tucking your stomach because you want to show your abs, your 6 abs, you want to look muscular, you go to the gym, whatever, right? But think about the amount of effort you're putting 24/7 every time you're in public to try to like suck in your stomach and look lean and whatever and like flex your abs. Like, just think about that. Think about how insecure that makes you. Imagine that versus someone who has the good posture but just lets his stomach release. Like, when he breathes, his stomach goes past his chest line. Most of us, when we breathe, our stomachs don't even move because we're not even deeping breathly. We're not letting our bodies deep breathly and fully the way they're supposed to. Like, you have your lungs, your air tanks for a reason. You're not even like using all of them properly. And actually breathing fully and doing those exercises to breathe fully will increase your cardiovascularity and your VO2 max. So what I want you to do is put a hand on your stomach, and when you breathe, I want you to feel it literally go past where your chest is. Like, I want you to see it move up when you inhale and out, and move back in when you exhale. So you're actually doing the exercise and then doing the one where you pause at the top when you're fully inhaled. So like a... And then doing this exercise, which really relieves my stress. Like, whenever, let's say I'm in public and I'm feeling really stressed about something. Like, we've all been in situations like that. So what you do is like a... So you basically inhale up to like almost 100%. You pause for like a second or two, and then you do like literally another inhale where you do literally the most you can until you literally can't do anymore. So it's like a... And bro, you feel so much like stress and weight, which is kind of like as if like it just detaches from you and just flies away. So you basically just do the exercise three times really quickly whenever you're in public, and like I don't know, it just helps. Like, before you deadlift or you squat or you bench, you take your quick deep breaths, and then you actually get to the lift, and it actually improves your strength. I promise. Like, you just feel stronger by having all that air in you. And it makes sense. Your bloodstream goes through your muscle cells to exchange between the O2 and the CO2. So the better you breathe, the faster the process is going to be, and the more efficient your body is going to be. So you're literally making your machine more efficient and effective. Same thing with running. If you get your breathing on point before you actually get tired, then you will run for longer. Don't just start breathing properly when you're tired and when you're almost gassed out. So this is your lesson, or even a reminder that you are breathing wrong and you need to fix that and make it a habit in your day-to-day life. Like, this should be the way you breathe pretty much 24/7. And the more you practice being aware when you're not breathing properly, then the easier it is for you to actually identify in your day-to-day life. Oh, I start breathing. Like, first, sometimes look, we just stop breathing. Like, sometimes we'll just be doing like a really shallow breath, and we're not even aware of it because we're just so distracted by our phones or something we're doing or some homework. But then if you actually build the awareness to always catch yourself when you're lacking, then it's GG. Like, you already mastered the game. So yeah, start breathing right, and I'll catch you boys later.